Okay, now let's go through your syllabus that's specific for your 4431, which is your clinical lab course. Give it a second to load here. We're just going to walk through it. Again, a syllabus quiz is in this course to show that you have gone through it and to highlight some things. So you do have several instructors in this course besides just me. Professor Mary LaFave, some of you may have had her for some assessment labs. Miss Angel Troxel, who is actually the CRMC ER nurse director. Miss Mallory Richardson, who is a nurse practitioner who works with us as an adjunct. Miss Diane Hawk, you will have her in bioterrorism lab along with Professor LaFave, as well as assisting with some of these labs. So do recommend that you have reference material with you, such as your textbook and all text from previous courses, because you never know what population you're going to be with. Here are the course objectives and the corresponding essentials, which is a document which is our benchmark for expected outcomes and objectives that we cover in our curriculum. Here is your grading scale, like your didactic course. And here is how you will earn your grade for this course. And I'm going to go through each of these assignments. You'll do a SOAP note, teaching education tool, an evaluation, family assessment, genogram, ecomap, bioterrorism sim, CAP documentation, which includes your CAP proposal and your CAP report, your CAP presentation, your interdisciplinary assignment, your epidemiological case study assignment, which details of that will emerge later in the semester. This is in place of what we would have done for your hospital sim. And then you have weekly or daily clinical grades of satisfactory or unsatisfactory. Your academic misconduct, your academic conduct policies here at this link. Please take some time to review the Whitson Hester School of Nursing Student Handbook for additional information that you might find pertinent to this course. So know that attendance in clinical is mandatory. That is a statement. We have to have your clinical hours done. Due to COVID, the faculty voted to reduce your clinical required hours by 1/3, which is permissible with the state guidelines. So we have done that in order to try to just get you all through and make sure that we have enough hours and to try to do the best we can under the COVID situations, which we have. We do ask that if you are sick, of course, not to come to clinical. We don't want you there if you're sick or possibly sick, but you will need to call in if you're not going to be coming in, and that's either contacting me through my office number. You can leave a message, or through email. And also contact the clinical site that you're going to be going to and let them know that you will not be there in case I don't see your message in time to get it to your faculty. Know that all assignments in this course have to be completed in order to earn a grade for the course. You're held to confidentiality standards in this course like all others. Note that at any time we can dismiss you from clinical if we find that you violate confidentiality, you're acting unprofessionally, or you're violating a policy of the school or the clinical site, or you have safety issues. And if that occurs, you will receive a failing grade of U for that clinical week or clinical day. It just kind of depends on how your schedule goes. This is a little statement about unprofessional behavior, so I want you to think about that. And know that a student who receives 2 unsatisfactory or 2 U's, clinical week or clinical day performances, will fail the course. Now, saying that, I don't want you to stress too much about it and worry too much about it. U's occur when there's a major safety issue. Does this mean that we expect you not to make mistakes? Of course not. We expect you to make mistakes. You're still learning. The thing about that is how you handle it. 1, do you recognize you've made a mistake? 2, do you act responsibly in trying to rectify that mistake and or notifying appropriate people about the mistake that you've made in order that patients not be compromised? So once again, I don't want you to get too stressed out that at any point you're going to get a U. You will know through we will talk to you. You'll know what the issues are. It won't be something you accidentally do necessarily. You may make a mistake by accident, but it's how you handle it that will decide whether you get a U or not. Also note that in your group for your CAP projects or your community action and participation reports, your projects here, you're going to do a peer evaluation as part of that. So if you have a group of 4 and three of the 4 say that the 4th person did not do their part of the project, did not show up for meetings, did not do what they were assigned to do, then I will give a letter grade deduction or possibly a failing grade to the student who did not carry out their portion of the CAP report. For dress, you are expected to be in the school uniform. Normally, we will have schools like public schools, elementary, middle school, high school, where we have students, and we are not able to place students in those sites this fall due to COVID. So at no point should you be in jeans. Sometimes schools allow nursing students, to come in jeans and a t-shirt that says tech or a color for that school if they're having a pep day or a spirit day. But that is not the case. So you can expect for all of your clinical activities in 4431 to be in the Whitson-Hester School of Nursing appropriate nursing attire. Okay. Same policy regarding academic misconduct and dishonesty as in the 4430 course. So if you need to review that, please do so. And the same objectives regarding civility. We expect y'all to be good to each other. Again, disability accommodations, please feel free to reach out. And I'm sorry, this should have been changed from the Office of Disability Services to the Office of Accessible Learning. So just know that that's just had a name change, okay? Please print this, sign this, and drop it in the Dropbox. And do the same thing with the clinical confidentiality contract. And so that's the syllabus overview for you. Let me know if you have questions during our Q&A